got to move on, ladies and gentlemen. We know it's Tuesday, but we still have Overreaction Monday. And hey, Kate, you alluded to it. We're going to bring it up. Janae, Devontae, he's at that spot where he said, that's my last down. And Antonio Pierce liked that post.
Hey, listen, plenty of people would like to get him. Plenty of people. And he's just not being utilized the way he needs to be utilized. So if I was Devontae Adams, if I had the power, why not? The trade deadline is coming. He's trying to make sure people know that he's ready to go. So, hey, more power to him. That's just the league we're in.
I wonder what it is, man. No, so I was saying, what do you think it is? I love Antonio Pierce. He's a player's coach, and the guys seem to all like him, and everything's cool. But why would he want out? Is it the quarterback?
Yeah, I think so. I think just maybe the scheme is not right, and they're not giving him the ball. If they're in the position where they're trying to learn this offense, Devontae probably thought he was going to be that key person in this offense. It needs to be running through him, and maybe feeling like he ain't getting the ball enough or don't believe in the vision. But they clearly all support him, but maybe just some things in the background we don't see.
Yeah, and that's what Kate said. Kate was saying not the right quarterback. And look, I could agree. Gardner Minshew or Aiden O'Connell, he's just not. He came from Aaron Rodgers to these guys.
100%.
So my question is, where does he go?
He has a standard. Trying to them Jets.
Yep.
Where does he go?
Does he go to the Jets? I've heard people say he wants, Washington maybe.
Nah. Come on, man. Come on. No, but you know what? I think it would be smart. He said he wanted to play for Aaron Rodgers again. Why not? Why not? Let him go out. If it's going to be a 1-year deal, maybe. Why not?
Hey, if hopefully, we'll see. We'll see.
Position because the Jets, they
need help. Oh, they absolutely need help. Oh, what? Real quick, Andrew asked a question. He said, "What team is 3-1 and who's 2-2 again?"
Andrew, I know what the record is. I freaking know what the record is.
Let's go.
I get used to it. It doesn't happen often, guys. Things you see. Moons covered by an eclipse, sun's covered, by the eclipse or whatever. You see things randomly. This is just a situation where the shooting star just so happened to happen now. But I told Sean, what week did I tell you to come back to me?
Hey, the change has come.
What week did I tell you to come back to me?
The change has come. Y'all don't want this. We want that. Let's go. Yo, we got to move on. You talked about Devontae potentially going to the Jets, and Kate said it. The Jets aren't a contender. The Jets are being very Jet, even with Aaron Rodgers. Janae, was everybody completely wrong about this guy? He's being a playoff team?
I don't know, man. You want to blame it on the rain? Maybe. I don't know. But it's Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
He's in snow. We've seen him dominate with a wet ball. So I don't know. I don't, the Wilson connection. I don't really know. I don't know. What do you think, Sean? What are you thinking?
Look, if it was like,
shout out to the defense.
Huh?
Shout out to the defense.
Yeah. Look, if they were playing somebody like the Chiefs or the Vikings or the Texans, one of these top teams, I'd be like, okay, I understand. They've lost to the Broncos, okay? And no disrespect to Broncos fans, but the Broncos ain't really a formidable force out here.
That ain't good for sure.
You know what I mean? All this weapons, all these things, you're supposed to be amazing out here, and he was supposed to elevate the team, and they don't look any different, Janae.
No, they don't.
And especially this year when you got Tua, we don't know if he's going to come back.
Yeah.
New England's going to rebuild. So the only team they got to worry about is Buffalo.
Yeah, but they're not going to catch Buffalo. I don't think they're going to catch Buffalo. But look at what the division has now become. What's up, man? Look at what the division has now become.
Yeah.
John, that division is just the Bills, for real.
Yeah, basically, I I can't say anything. I mean, all that talent in Miami, and maybe people say TJ Huntley might do it over there, but I just don't see that.
It's so bad. It's
Yeah.
so bad, Sean. It's bad.
Yo, this is why you need a backup quarterback, ladies and gentlemen. Because if
Always,
your first guy
always.
goes down, it's terrible. Yo, Misador is in the comments. He said Adams may end up in Kansas City.
Woo! That would be
Man,
nasty. That'd be cheating. As a matter of fact, that's cheating. I don't want it. I don't want it. We can't add any more pieces to Patrick Mahomes. No.
Andrew said Misador Raiders won't trade him in division. Yeah, I don't think the Raiders are going to give him to the Chiefs.
It wouldn't be smart. It wouldn't be smart. If I didn't already know better, Jay, I swear you rocking. Oh, here you go. Here you go. No. Shout out to mama. Shout out to my mama. But no. Hey, but seriously, the Jets, it's just such a letdown. But Sean, I've been saying it. We got to hold on and see what the Jets are going to be. We got to see what the connection between Aaron Rodgers and a coach, because, Aaron Rodgers has a reputation.
Yeah.
We don't know what the dynamic is. It is just kind of weird, though. It is kind of weird.
Talk to me. I mean, because let's go back to last week. They get the W over New England, but everybody remembers the whole hug shove thing between him and the coach.
Weird. It was so weird.
Right. And so now you have this performance, and Aaron already looks kind of nonchalant. Like if things don't go his way, he's on that level. So is there trouble in the water?
Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. I don't know, but we will see. We're only at week 4, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we're about to be at week 5. But week 4, it's just too early to call the divisions. Okay, way too early to call the divisions. Moving on.
In the East, it's fine to call that division.
Moving on to the next topic.
But look, so let's go. Hey, let's go to your spot. The team that we're talking about could lead the AFC, but I mean, the Ravens, it looked like they exposed them on Monday night.
I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. The Ravens came in, punched them in their mouth, and they just would not let off the gas. I was super surprised at how that whole game went down.
Yeah.
I mean, I figured Josh Allen was at least going to be able to do something. They just shut down everything. The defense was great. Yeah. The defense was so good. Everything. All facets of the game were very good. Sean, I don't know. Ravens are they're just good.
They come from the game where they played against y'all, and they had the great stellar start, and then all of a sudden they give up all those points, and you're kind of questioning what is the Ravens. And then they came out and they had a true identity. Hand the ball to Derrick Henry, and let him do his thing. And anybody out there that sat there and said that running backs are devalued and Derrick Henry is getting old, he showed you what you can do with those comments, because he balled out 1 yard close from 200. Man, come on, y'all.
And then the play that pissed me off, Nate. I don't know if you're still on here, man, but Nate, the part that really made me mad is when they threw the ball and they knew he needed 1 rushing yard. Why did you throw that ball?
That was wrong. That was wrong.
It is a game. Why? You knew 200 yards? Come on, bruh.
That was wrong. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Henry has the tie of the record for most 200-yard games with like 4. And if he got that, he would have broke the record. Come on, Harbaugh. Where you at, man? Give the man the ball. You gave it to him all the rest of the game.
It blew me. Not yet, and we ain't talking about Lions and Seahawks yet, but it's on there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So, look, Buffalo, you have the game you had the week before, and then this week you get blown, 21-3 at the half. You can't really put it together. You can't do much of anything in the second half. Is this on Josh Allen, or is this on the team?
Nah, I think the team got to step up. I mean, Josh Allen's trying to do everything, and that's the sad part. He's trying to do everything. But at this point, man, I mean, and he's been looking good the first 3 games by putting it all on his shoulders. But eventually, when he needs a team, but the thing is, somebody was telling me earlier that because Josh Allen's not utilizing the team, then now they have an excuse because they're not getting no play. They don't know when you're going to give the ball or not, or run or whatever. But there's no excuses in football. You're getting paid. Be ready. I don't know. It just did not look good, man. I'm shocked.
It didn't. It didn't. Scott, what's up, man? Scott Napoli saying what's going on.
What up, Scott? What up, my boy? Yeah,
so hey. This surprised me. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we were gonna see a shootout in this game, but Buffalo, you might not get it together.
But somebody kept on shooting, and
y'all got shot out. Yo, hey, and real quick, I guys asked this one. Minnesota, another victory. One of the 2 undefeated teams left in the league. Sam Darnold, Justin Jefferson, this whole team. It was 28-0 early. Like, it was ugly early, and then they came back.
Put this bug in your ear.
Talk to me.
Does JJ McCarthy have a job? Does JJ McCarthy have a job?
Look,
I doubt it. If they keep playing like this for the rest of the season, there is no way JJ McCarthy has a job when he comes back. This is the second part about getting hurt, because then somebody can shine. And Andy Dalton, all he needed was those weapons. Addison, Jefferson. I mean, come on.
Yeah, look, mad respect to him and everything he did in college. And Kate, I know she's in the comments. She said he will. If Sam Darnold keeps playing this well, I'm sorry. You can't take him out. Sam is playing MVP caliber ball right now. You can't take him out.
And it is fun to watch. They look good. I mean, that Jefferson catch right there when it was like no space. Oh my God. Their chemistry is great. I mean, I think we are witnessing the Vikings not being cursed. Because remember, the Vikings are cursed when it comes to the playoffs. They're just cursed. But if they keep playing like this, Sean, they're a contender for real.
Look, they absolutely, and Handy said it. They got the hot hand. They got to go to the hot hand. You got to stay with the one who brought you. And like you said, they're playing great offensively. But the big thing for me is I wanted to go rush mid-game and be like, where's their defense? I need to get their defense in fantasy because their defense was lighting it up.
We're balling out. I'm telling you. Hey, yo, Scott said JJ gonna come to the LA Rams. Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Go ahead and read what Scott said. Next one.
Here we go. I hate this.
You want to read it out loud?
Sleeper team this year is those Commanders, and I can't stand them.
Let's go.
I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you right now. I'm feeling you right now. But then they props. You know, they're excited for 3 wins. They look pretty good. I'm gonna give it to Sean. Next subject, because y'all getting this man too hype.
Yo, we got it. Yo, one more on Overreaction Monday, and this one, Janae, I did not expect. The Jags are 0-4, and hey, look, they just got to blow up from scratch, like just start from scratch. Like, there's nothing more they can do.
Man, they are bad. They are bad.
Yeah.
And they just paid Trevor Lawrence. That's the crazy part. They just put money in that man's pocket early, ladies and gentlemen. He's not even due his money yet.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence got the bag, $55 million, and they look like that.
Yeah. Look, Janae, I was listening after the game on Sirius XM, and they, it's one of those, they call in from any team. And it was old black man. You could tell because he was just sitting here like, man, if I gotta watch these doggone Jags, he said they giving tickets away. He said, mark my words, and you can check this. Tickets are $4, and still people ain't going to the daggone games. I said, oh God, it's like that. He talks about
crazy. That's crazy.
What he said that got me, but he said that Trevor Lawrence is a bust. And I said, ooh, we need to have that conversation.
Year 3?
Yeah. I don't know if I could go that far yet, but
I can't say bust, but anybody else in that position. I mean, damn, look at Heineke. Heineke lasted, he at least a year and a half, a year and whatever he was able to play. But
even with Heineke, he wasn't the number 1 overall pick. Trevor's that number 1 overall pick, so the expectations are far higher.
The number 1 picks flop.
Yeah. You're right.
We've seen it, and they don't last that long.
Yeah. Scott's saying absolutely a bust. He said absolutely bust. Zach Wilson. That was in. Huh?
Zach Wilson was a number 1 pick.
and he's a bust. So he was in that draft. Trevor was in that. I think it was Trevor, Zach, and Trey Lance. And have any of them done better? I mean, look, Trevor got them to the playoffs with Doug Peterson, but with that coaching staff, they got Brian Thomas Jr. from LSU. They got Christian Kirk, paid him all that money.
Oh yeah, that's true. So, you're right. Zach Wilson was in that class. I thought he was a part of the class before, but you're right. They're in that class.
Oh, and bust is that's a stretch. You got to do something. I mean, was he done since the playoffs? Nothing. That one playoff win. You know.
I mean, they were at least doing this with Minshew. I mean, what they're looking like thus far, they've been Minshew. I mean, Lawrence could have sat for a little bit.
That's the thing. That's the thing. So if they can do that with these other guys, it's kind of like, what's wrong with you, Trevor? You know, and he went from, at one point, he had not lost on a Saturday or something like that. He had not lost since like high school, all this stuff. Now, I believe in like his last 9 starts, over 9. So you got to figure something out. Ben said Sunshine is a bust. Keisha. HTTC, baby. Yeah. You here? We all here.
Come on.
Let's go.
Fam is in the room, and they talking trash, man. Come on, man.